My name is Tom and I'm representing HackGuam. Now, one of the many economic results of COVID-19 has been the breakdown of supply chains. And farmers have been hit particularly hard by this. We've seen restaurants close, wholesale markets shut down because there's too many people in that confined area to be considered safe. And what this has resulted in is farmers struggling to sell their produce, which causes a huge amount of food waste worldwide and has threatened the livelihoods of these farmers. We've also seen the virus turn places like supermarkets into unsafe transmission centers. Unfortunately, supermarkets represent the largest and most unavoidable gathering of people in most communities. Unemployment is also skyrocketing, and a lack of income opportunities is seeing many fall too short on cash to buy food. Now, essentially, we're looking at three types of people here. Farmers who are unable to sell their produce, buyers who are forced to put themselves at risk to go to supermarkets, and people requiring barter in order to fund their food purchasing. The solution we will provide, which benefits all of these interest groups, is to support the operation of pop-up shops. Now, pop-up shops are temporary storefronts which are set up on the street where they stay for a short period of time and are packed up and moved to a new location within a limited time period. Importantly, you can set up a pop-up shop almost anywhere, which means you don't have to be clustered like in a traditional marketplace. What this does is provide a shopping experience which is less crowded, but also a means for farmers to bypass this broken supply chain and sell directly to consumers at what is a very low overhead cost. So what does our product actually do? Well, our product provides buyers who are eager to avoid busy supermarkets with the ability to search through an app for their desired goods within local pop-up shops. The buyers can also see local shops on a map. Moreover, live communication between the seller and the buyer accommodates the dynamic nature of pop-up shop commerce and also facilitates barter for those who are short on cash. I'll now pass over to Alfred, our front-end developer, to demonstrate the app.
Thanks, Tom. HackGuam is a platform that connects and facilitates the shopping experience of local buyers and sellers. Developed in Outsystems, our app is fully functional and ready for production. Upon opening the app, you can see pop-ups created by other users. Now let's take a look at Maria's green stand. HackGuam has been designed to foster community connections. In the activities section, Maria can post updates about her pop-up. In the forums section, TY Fruits is asking Maria about eggplant seedlings, and in the product section, you can see what Maria is offering and whether she allows for bartering. And if you're interested, you can click the map button to locate the pop-up using HERE Technology. You can also add pop-ups to your favorites list, which will populate your feed. It's also extremely easy to manage pop-ups, change details, change locations, create or update projects, create or update pop-up assets, and when you're ready, you can open your pop-up. Just specify the date, the start time and close time, and click Save. If we return to the original homepage and filter by date and category, you can see Maria Greenstand is now open. Now I'll pass it back to Tom to talk about impacts.
Thanks, Alfred. Now, we plan to validate this app in Guam before we take it global. An app like this is particularly viable in a place like Guam due to the close proximity between agricultural and urban areas. Discussion with Guam locals further affirmed the product's relevance to the island. But we think the global market for this product is really big. We see that our app can do a lot to help family farms who can't afford to waste produce when their usual customers stop buying. Considering this demographic produces 80% of the world's food, we think that this is a really important opportunity to fix what has become quite a dislocated global economy. Moreover, informal retailers would find a lot of value in our product as well. And in places like sub-Saharan Africa, 80% of retailing by value is done informally, whereby it's really common to use demountable or temporary storefronts. With this in mind, after refining the product through user feedback in Guam, we will market and introduce the app in other similar areas of the world. We've also done some research on the market landscape and identified some major competitors in the service we provide. As you can see on our diagram, we have adequate differentiation on a couple of really key functions in our product to ensure that we appeal to our niche to a far greater extent than the similar services. Now, we're also fortunate to have a really great multidisciplinary team who have worked really hard to brainstorm and develop this app. We plan to continue to work together for its development and launch. In summary, our Pop-Up Guam app connects producers and consumers of fresh produce and addresses the issue of food waste, promotes a safer shopping experience, promotes local produce, encourages backyard farming, and offers a way to make some additional revenue at a very low overhead cost. Thank you.